Hello, hello, hi, folks. Welcome. Happy Friday. In hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. I am Sean Azimi with SideGigSean.com, where I help you look, start, and grow your side business. Welcome, Jenny. I know you are awake at this hour. That is a sure thing. So welcome. PK, what's going on? You guys are surprised? Do not be surprised. So, as you're joining me live, let me know you are here. Hold on, I gotta. As you're joining me live, let me know you are here. I was gonna say, who watched the interview yesterday with Michelle Barnes? I mean, bam, that was so good. I gotta tell you, Andrea, what is going on? Yeah, it's been a crazy day for me as well so far. So I figured I'd go live early because I'm gonna meet the folksy folks in a little bit. So, but who watched that interview yesterday with Michelle Barnes, right? Oh my goodness. Let me tell you this. She actually messaged me right after, and she told me that was great, that she felt amazing, and it was a great interview. So that was she poured out a lot of stuff, man. She gave some good stuff. So I will let you know Monday who is our guest for this Thursday, and you will see. Yes, I'm early today because I figured I gotta get this done. Otherwise, it's gonna be late. I don't want to go on late, live late, really. So, and I'm working on so much. Some of you have seen my new marketing stuff that's coming out, and man, buckle down because I'm about to shake things up. So, all right, with that, let's get into today's topic. You know, I was thinking today, I was writing some stuff down. I was thinking today, Glow, what's up? Glow, I was, Glow. I was thinking today, you know, you look for certain qualities. Am I eligible for a part two? Maybe, PK. Who knows? Maybe. Play cards right now. When do I get this steak? If I get a nice little steak, maybe bribe me with a medium rare, you know. But so I was thinking today, and I used to say this to a friend, to my best friend. I always used to say, "Hey, I was thinking," and he would say, "Oh God, here it comes," you know. But yeah, that's a cool deal, right? That's a cool trade. So I was thinking today, what kind of people do I really want on my team? You know what I mean? I'm gonna go on a recruiting spree starting tomorrow here, and I'm gonna just anyway. I was I was thinking, what kind of people do I want in my team? You know, like I obviously want people that are willing to work. It doesn't matter how much, as long as they work. You know, they could be working a little bit, they could work their face off. It doesn't matter as long as they work. That they're, you know, coachable. You know, that they're open to new suggestions, open to new ideas. They may be skeptical, but they're willing to give it a chance, right? Because you can't. Here's the thing. What I found that some people are skeptical no matter what you do, right? This morning I had a text from a friend, and she asked a question, and good question, you know, good question. And my response to her was, listen, the business is not for you, but the products are. And it's simple as that. You know, sometimes the business is not for them, but the products are. I mean, I know in our company, you use like 70% of our products, whether I sell it or not, right? So it all comes down to, okay, what kind of people do you want in your team? Well, I want, you know, somebody who is coachable. I want somebody who's at least nice and caring and kind and all the stuff that you line up, especially the one that they're open to new suggestions, they're open to communication, they show up, they learn something, they move the needle, right? If they're truthful, they're honest. In my case, would be nice that they're faith-based, right? So all this stuff comes into play, and you think about this stuff. You're like, yeah, that. And if you were to, let's say, I've done this in the past. If you were to hire for your company, let's say you have, I don't know, a sandwich shop or a company or a barber shop, a salon, whatever, and you're interviewing for employees, right? Well, what kind of employees would you want? Would you want somebody who steals from you? Would you want somebody who doesn't pay attention? Would you want somebody who doesn't show up on time? Shows up once in a while? Doesn't talk to you? Right? Those are good qualities for an employee, right? How long would you think that person would last at a job? Right? Pickle manufacturer. Right? So that's right. Some people just want to be custom. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter, right? So it's like you hire for employees and you ask a certain questions from them, right? You're like, hey, when you are faced with this situation, what would you do? Or how did you handle this? Or if this comes up, what would you do? Or sell me this pen, all right? Or whatever. I actually had this in an interview. She's a good friend of mine now, but she was my director of sales. I'm going to really shorten this story because this is a really cool story. But it was a job employment. I went in for a job, and she liked me. And she, in the interview, the only thing she asked me, she said, she looked in her purse. It was awesome. She looked in her purse and she goes, sell me this flash drive. She had a little flash drive, right? I'm sorry. She had a flash drive and a pen. She pulls it out. She puts the flash drive here, and then she picks up the pen, and she goes, sell me this pen. And I look at the flash drive and I look at the pen, and I'm like going all over the pen. I'm like, this is great. And she stopped and she smiled at me. I never forget it. I actually ran it by her about a month ago. That's funny. She smiled at me. She goes, you're hired. You're hired. But that's not how you sell a pen. That's what she told me, right? Now, why I tell you that is because there's certain things you look for in an employee, in a friend, in a lover, in a relationship partner, in a business partner. And you also would look for certain qualities when you're recruiting people. So when somebody comes up to you and says, hey, I have this opportunity, would you take a look? It's not because they think you're a liar or a cheater or not coachable or dishonest. Or, you see what I mean? Nobody would come to a person like that and say, would you like to look at this business opportunity with me? I love how you just rob cars. Nobody does that. Would you love to, I would love for you to be on my team. I just love how you lie about everything. Would you love to be in my team? Because I would love somebody like you that cheats on his wife all the time. That stuff doesn't make any sense. Does it? It doesn't. All across the way, whether it's a job, whether you're the boss, whether you're recruiting for a wife, whether you're recruiting for a husband, a significant other, whether you're recruiting for a business partner, whether you're recruiting for somebody in your network marketing position, all the qualities are across the board the same. They're all the same. They're all the same. Nobody says, okay, you know what? I love for you to be honest in a relationship, but lie in the business. Like, seriously, like, who does that? Somebody whose MVPs are off the whack, off the charts. So don't fool yourself with this stuff that, you know, I love when people, like the responses, right? You should take that as a compliment when somebody comes up to you and offers for you to take a look at the opportunity. You really should. That doesn't mean sign up. You hear me? But that doesn't mean jump at their throat and bite down their throat and say, "Wow," either. Doesn't mean you sign up. You just say, "Oh, well, thank you. I actually appreciate that you approached me." Why? Because you thought of me, of all these different qualities that I must have checked off, right? So the characteristics, the qualities you look for across the board. Don't fool yourself any other way. Across the board, relationship, work, whatever, friends. Like me and PK are bros, right? Do you think it's because PK lies all the time? Of course not, right? There's some characteristics that are across the board. So if you're approached or approaching, make sure that you keep those things in mind. And it's both sides a compliment. So I thought that's important to bring to your attention, because it's so obvious, right? It's so obvious that we don't think about it. It's so obvious that we don't think about it. And I think that's awesome. So with that, hopefully you guys got some love, some inspiration, some value from this. I appreciate you guys. Drop your one takeaway from this live down below. I appreciate it. And if you haven't watched the interview with Michelle Barnes, I did that yesterday. It's on my wall. Oh my goodness. It's freaking awesome. And, you know, we could have gone for another hour, but she had given me 45 minutes and I knocked it out in 40. So, I was proud of myself. But hopefully you guys check it out. Drop your comments and questions. She's going to go back and check it out. So tag her if you have a question for her. And with that, if you feel like this is worthy of sharing, do what you gotta do. Spread the love, tag a couple people, share it on your wall. You know what to do. And with that, I am Sean Azimi with SideGigSean.com, where I help you look, start, and grow your side business. Signing off until tomorrow when we do it all over again.